Do you find yourself tossing and turning more often now that you're over 50? Staring at the ceiling, waiting for a sleep that just won't come? You're not alone. So many of us feel like a good night's rest is a thing of the past. But what if I told you that deep, restorative sleep is still completely within your reach? It's not about magic pills or complicated gadgets. It's about understanding what our bodies and minds need as we age. Today, we're going to walk through this together. We'll explore simple, gentle changes you can make to your daily routine that will guide you back to the peaceful sleep you deserve. Let's rediscover the joy of waking up, refreshed, energized, and ready for the day. First, let's talk about light. Our bodies have an internal clock, the circadian rhythm, that tells us when to be awake and when to sleep. Light is the main switch for this clock. As we get older, our eyes can become less sensitive to light, which can throw this rhythm off. This is why getting bright, natural light first thing in the morning is so crucial. Try to spend at least 15 to 30 minutes outside within the first hour of waking up. You don't need to do an intense workout. Just sit on your porch with a cup of tea, take a gentle stroll around the block, or even just stand by a sunny window. This morning, light signals to your brain, hey, it's daytime, time to be alert. It helps to set a strong foundation for your sleep-wake cycle. In the evening, the opposite is true. We need to signal to our brain that it's time to wind down. An hour or two before bed, start dimming the lights in your home. Avoid bright screens like your phone, tablet, or TV. The blue light they emit is particularly disruptive, tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime. If you must use a screen, consider using a blue light filter or wearing blue light blocking glasses. Creating this digital sunset in your home helps your body start producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. It's a simple, natural way to prepare for a restful night. Now let's address movement. You might think that to sleep well you need to be completely still, but actually the right kind of movement during the day can be your best friend at night. Regular, gentle exercise has been proven to improve sleep quality. I'm not talking about running a marathon. Activities like brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or even gardening can make a huge difference. The key is consistency. Aim for about 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. Dr. Charlene Gamaldo, a sleep expert at Johns Hopkins, explains that exercise can increase the amount of deep sleep we get, which is the most restorative stage of sleep. It also helps reduce stress and anxiety, two major culprits of insomnia. However, timing is important. For most people, exercising too close to bedtime can be overstimulating. Try to finish your workout at least 3 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your body temperature and heart rate time to come back down, signaling that it's time to rest. On the other hand, some people find that gentle stretching or yoga before bed is very calming. Listen to your body and see what works best for you. A little bit of mindful movement can go a long way in helping you find that peaceful slumber. Next up, let's talk about what's on your plate and in your cup. What we consume, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime, can have a profound impact on our sleep. We all know that caffeine is a stimulant, but its effects can last much longer than you think, especially as we get older. Your body's ability to process caffeine can slow down, meaning that afternoon coffee could still be affecting you at 10 p.m. A good rule of thumb is to avoid caffeine for at least 6 to 8 hours before bed. This includes coffee, many teas, soda, and even some chocolate. Alcohol is another tricky one. A glass of wine might make you feel drowsy initially, but it actually disrupts your sleep later in the night. It can prevent you from reaching the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep, often causing you to wake up in the middle of the night. As for food, a heavy meal close to bedtime can lead to indigestion and discomfort, making it hard to fall asleep. Try to have your last big meal at least 3 hours before bed. If you get hungry later, a light, sleep-friendly snack is okay. Think about a small bowl of oatmeal, a handful of almonds, or a banana. These contain nutrients like magnesium and tryptophan that can actually promote sleep. Making these mindful choices in the evening can create the perfect internal environment for a night of uninterrupted rest. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, let's create a sanctuary for sleep. Your bedroom should be a haven dedicated to rest and relaxation. This starts with the environment itself. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. The ideal temperature for sleep is generally between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out any intrusive light. If noise is an issue, consider using a white noise machine, a fan or earplugs to create a consistent, soothing soundscape. Beyond the physical environment, it's about the mental association you have with your bedroom. Try to use your bed only for sleep and intimacy. If you work, watch TV or worry in bed, your brain starts to associate your bed with wakeful, stressful activities. This makes it much harder to switch off when it's time to sleep. Instead, create a relaxing pre-sleep ritual that you do somewhere else in your home. This could be reading a book in a comfy chair, listening to calm music, taking a warm bath, or practicing a few minutes of meditation. This ritual acts as a signal to your brain that sleep is coming. It's like a gentle transition from the busyness of the day to the calm of the night. As one of our community members, Carol, shared with us, "Creating my little reading nook and leaving my phone outside the bedroom was a game changer. My bedroom finally feels like a retreat, and I'm sleeping better than I have in years." This simple shift in mindset can make all the difference. So, let's quickly recap these 4 pillars of better sleep after 50. First, manage your light exposure. Get bright light in the morning and create a dim, screen-free environment at night. Second, embrace gentle, consistent movement during the day, but avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime. Third, be mindful of what you eat and drink in the evening, avoiding caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals before bed. And fourth, transform your bedroom into a cool, dark, quiet sleep sanctuary and create a relaxing bedtime ritual. Remember, this isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps. Maybe this week you focus on getting that morning sunlight. Next week, you could try cutting out that afternoon coffee. Be patient and kind to yourself. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal and regulate itself when given the right conditions. You have the power to reclaim your nights and wake up feeling vibrant and full of life. It's absolutely possible. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly hope these tips help you on your journey to better sleep. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content designed to help you live your best, healthiest life. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one small change you're going to try this week? Sharing your journey can inspire someone else. Sleep well, and we'll see you in the next video.